In this screencast, we're going to show you how to work with virtual environments in Python. You can have separate installs of Python for different projects. And a virtual environment in Python 3 lets you have these total different installs of packages. So all the core Python files and different dependencies can be downloaded into this directory structure. And that way, if you update the files and dependencies used, maybe you use pip to update some different libraries, it's not going to affect any of your other projects on your computer. So to start on a Mac, what we're going to do is launch terminal. And I'm going to make this really big. Okay, and I am going to go to my desktop, so I'll change directory to my desktop. You could navigate there from Finder if you wanted to and do what I'm doing now. And I'm going to make a directory. Okay, and I'm going to call this my new project. I'm going to get into that directory, so I'll change directory. My new project. And I'm going to enter a command. So we're going to launch Python. We're going to launch type Python 3 -m, and we're going to run venv for virtual environment. We're going to give this virtual environment a name. The name here I'm just going to use is env. It seems like that's a pretty standard name for a virtual environment. A lot of times I'll make it my project name -env. So we'll let this create, and now if I do an ls to list the files in here, I see there's a env directory. We can go into that and take a look. And if I do ls here, we can see there's a bin directory include and a lib directory. So I'm going to go back up a level. Let's cd. There we go. My new project. So now that we've got this virtual environment created, how do we activate it? So there is another set of commands that we are going to use, and that is source. So we're saying where the source files are, and they are in the env/bin directory, and we're going to run activate. And now once we activate this environment, we see that we have a prefix off to the right, env. Okay, and so we're in here, we can launch Python, and it's going to run Python in this virtual environment. So if I type Python 3, I can get into an interpreter here, and I can start typing. So I can see that I'm running, in this case, Python 3.7.3, which was what was the version that was running on my Mac here at the time. I can exit, and I can just use the exit. I'm still in the virtual command, or still in the virtual environment. What we can do now is if I want to get out of this virtual environment, the command is deactivate. Okay, so we have a whole file structure here that we can put our Python files in that environment and run them. So that's how to activate a Python virtual environment on a Mac.